Alright, I'm Rao,
I'm Rob.
I'm Rory.
We're Enter Shikari.
and you're watching Toasted.
Guys, welcome to Amsterdam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again.
Yes, fifth time now, I think, in this venue.
This tour you're on right now, you started it off here in Amsterdam, right? Am I correct? Or you can't remember?
No. Where did we start?
No. We're here. This is, no, we didn't.
Rewind.
We have to look at our laminate. Hang on.
We started off in Portugal.
Portugal. Because you guys been touring. You've been touring so many gigs right now. Because I've been checking you out on the web, wherever you guys played. This is 10 years of Enter Shikari, basically, kind of officially, right?
Yeah, well, it'll be in kind of, I think it was May. So we've got a few months, but yeah, pretty much 10 years old now.
And you guys been touring actually almost non-stop. Is it still fun to play live?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean every gig's different. It's no, it's still no gig is the same, and so you never know what to expect, and the audiences are still just as energetic and passionate as they ever were, 10 years ago. In fact, if anything, they're a hell of a lot more passionate now than 10 years ago. Maybe we got one guy and his dog sort of covering his ears at the back of the venue, but now we're sort of selling out venues, and yeah, it's still just as fun.
So you guys actually played those gigs where you are on the bill and you're the only band playing, and really there's no one there, and you still have to kick it live.
Oh yeah, well there was plenty of, back in the day. There was plenty of gigs where there was only the bands watching each other. Like you really have to feel like you have to go and watch all the other bands that were on the bill just to show a bit of support, because no one paid to get into the gig. Plenty of them.
Back then, did you ever thought that you would be in the stage where you are now? That you played everywhere, you played the biggest stages, all the festivals, so many records out now.
Yeah, we never really expected to get anywhere. I mean, we just kind of did it for fun. It was just a hobby. Like we always say, it's a hobby that just got out of hand. So yeah, we had no expectations, but obviously we just take every day as it comes, and yeah,
As long as it's fun, you'll keep on doing it.
exactly, and it's still fun. So we're still doing it. Still.
I mean, if you're playing for 5 guys and it's fun, then you probably still have shitloads of fun when you sell out a venue like the Melkweg in like 2 minutes or something.
Wow.
I don't
Really?
think it was too. I think
It was really, really amazingly quick.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you guys see the line outside actually?
Yeah, we just had to walk past it. It felt quite bad actually. Everyone out there sort of huddled together like penguins. But yeah.
How did the fans react when they see you?
I don't think they saw us, or maybe they did. I don't know.
I don't know. I gave him a cheeky wave, but I think they're like, "Who the fuck's waving at me now? Who's that guy?"
Who's that crew jock? What about that sign on the door actually? No crew jocks in the band room.
Oh yeah, and there says no band wankers in the crew room. Yeah.
But you guys get along fine, right?
Yeah.
They're like our best friends, pretty much. Like we've had the same crew for like the whole time we've been touring. Pretty much. Like, whenever we pick up anyone new, we always make sure we kind of keep them.
If they're good.
If they're good. yeah, exactly. They're good. So yeah, we have a very loyal crew.
Is the family?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess so. I mean, they've been the same guys for like many years now, so pretty much, the extended family kind of thing.
You guys have been touring this album for almost 2 years now, right?
Hey, say again. Sorry.
You've been touring your last album for almost 2 years now, right?
One year. It came out January last year.
And then the rumors are that you are already thinking and recording a new album. Is it true?
Not album. We're recording some demos. We'll probably record them in February, but for what? I don't know.
So you're recording songs. You've
Yeah.
you've written songs already and you're recording them.
Yeah.
And you don't know where you put them out. They're just on the shelf.
It's not gonna be on an album. It's just gonna be either like, an EP or a single track, or we haven't decided. It's early days, but
So I mean, why would you record a song that you don't know what you're going to do with it yet?
There's always new ideas and new music coming out, and there's always, I don't know, we're always eager to sort of freshen up our creative taste buds.
So you can write on the road, because it must be tough, right? I mean, you make long days. You probably party your ass off every once in a while, and you still have time enough and inspiration enough to write songs.
Yeah, I mean, we were writing earlier. See, there's a little studio set up right there. Yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, we do have a lot of spare time on tour. Quite often, yeah. Well, there's a lot of time traveling, and then like you arrive at a venue and you got nothing to do till sound check, and then nothing after that till you got to play a show, unless you got an interview or something. But yeah, but we don't have like loads of that. So yeah, so we just have loads of free time. So
You also record. I mean, you're abroad all the time. If you want to record somewhere when you're on tour, is that possible? I mean, if you're in Germany, you find a good studio, you record stuff there as well.
No, we only sort of demo on the road. Just you can't really do anything of decent quality when you're in a bus that's going on. And
I mean, you could rent a studio somewhere, right?
yeah, but I think once you load everything into a studio and get comfortable, you're gonna want to be there for at least a week, and that's not an option with our touring schedule. So
And what are new songs? What are they like? Can you please elaborate a little on it? Because I think most fans will want to hear about it.
I don't know. They're kind of they're quite upbeat, quite fast, quite positive sounding.
Any titles? Any lyrics? Any songs? Any names?
Not yet. No. Still very much being worked on.
Is that really the case? You don't have any titles for the songs that you work on yet?
Well, the
one of them
titles.
called 7 Shikari 2013. One of them's called 6 Shikari 2013, and
But the lyrics must be done somewhere. I mean, you must have some sort of lyrics, right?
No, I mean-
the lyrics are usually like the last thing to be recorded, and
Really?
therefore like the last thing to be written, and then the choosing of a title is usually comes at the very end, like whilst looking back through the lyrics or back through the songs.
we usually would have come up with a silly like working title now, just to differentiate between numbers and stuff, but we haven't done yet. So.
Because you really, I mean, if, I've been reading your lyrics, listening to your music, you really get the impression that it's all thought of really well and it really fits to the music. And it's like, I get the impression someone's writing the lyrics and you get together and you put music to it, but it's totally not the case.
It's the opposite way around.
You make the music first and then the lyrics come in last?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that's special because your lyrics are mind-blowing, I think.
Thanks, cheers.
Do you guys all write the lyrics, or
Me, just me.
are you guys a political band? Do you consider yourself a political band?
No, not at all. I hate the word.
Really?
For one, it's just especially anyone. When you think of music, it's you do it you listen to music to relax or for fun. You got all these emotions available to be brought to the surface within you, and as soon as you say, "Oh, it's political music," it
Starts to get boring.
people just sigh. It's like political is such a horrible word, like, and it's not. I mean, today really, when you say political, you think party political, and
Mhm.
I think we resent the whole system as a whole. So it's not really political. I guess it's more socially conscious or humanitarian or I don't know. Yeah, psychological. Yeah.
You refer, I mean, in your lyrics you refer to, like you said, a lot of topics, and but you also name you or they or them, but you never refer directly to a person, right? You never say this guy or that party or why not?
We very rarely write about a specific incident or a specific person because you can single out these sort of bad apples, but like at the end of the day, it's the system that's producing the bad apples, and it's consistent. It's taking out someone that's perhaps not acting the way they should isn't going to change anything because there'll still be people produced by the system. So it's the whole sort of fundamental foundation of our society that we're sort of vehemently against.
What do you prefer, actually, playing the festivals, doing the shows like this? Because I mean, this Milky Way holds maybe like 1,200 people. It's going to be pack jammed. People are going to be, well, totally into the show. What do you prefer, the big stages or this one, the small shows?
Last summer we did the full European festival circuit, like all summer, and that kind of tipped it for me. Like I love playing outside. Like it's just the vibe is just so much better. And I guess on a festival bill, you feel like more of an underdog. You feel like you have a lot more to sort of prove, and that I haven't felt that for quite a while. And that's how we sort of grew up as a band. You know, just touring. Nobody knew who we were, so that I quite like that feeling. But yeah, I mean, not to I love playing small shows as well. Like yeah. So.
But I can imagine you got closer to your fans because I mean, I couldn't help seeing the fans who baked the beautiful cakes for you.
Yeah.
The Anouk and another Anouk who baked the cakes and stressed there's no hashies in this one. I mean, do you actually eat that stuff?
Yeah, I haven't actually sampled
the
that.
hashish or the cakes.
Both.
No, well, the cakes that they bake us, yeah, they're really, really good. Some of them were exceptional. Yeah.
Do you actually know those girls who bake you cakes?
Well, yeah, I just had a birthday like a few weeks ago, and I still got a cake given to me yesterday. I was just like, yes, 2 weeks of cakes, like which is pretty much my favourite food. So yeah.
I mean, I did a lot of band interviews, but I never saw girls baking cakes for a band.
Cool, well, we're special. I guess.
I saw an interview with Ed Sheeran. He a fan baked him a cake, and he cut into it, and there was a big clump of hair in it.
Oh,
So that kind of scares me a little bit now. Like, every time I get a cake, I'm like, ooh.
oh no.
You give that to the crew.
It's like a
Yeah.
weird love potion thing.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Hey, there's a lot of talk in the UK about the whole record stores going down, HMVs going down. It's supposedly going to affect independent record companies. What do you think of it?
I'm not. It doesn't. I don't think it bothers us. Obviously, it's really sad to see all the jobs being lost. But you know, CDs were effectively just file vessels.
Yeah.
File carrying vessels. Yeah. So it was always going to happen. You know, for one, it means a lot less plastic being wasted, really. So yeah.
But will it affect the music industry in the independent records? What do you think?
I don't know enough about it, to be honest. I probably
Well, then probably it doesn't affect you.
I mean, like I've read a few articles that have said that it really will affect a lot of the smaller labels will go under.
I guess that now the only physical things that will be sold will just be supermarkets stocking, you know, the top 10. So just pop shite. So in that respect, yeah, it'll be a lot harder to get any sort of physical thing. And for a fan, that's a lot of the time you do want something.
You guys release vinyl, right?
Yeah.
It goes really well as well.
Yeah, I mean that. I don't think
It's
that.
more of like a collector's thing as opposed to people actually wanting to have the record and play it on a record player.
I mean, I doubt many people even have vinyl players that buy our vinyl.
Really?
They just sort of have it, because it's just a nice thing to have just on the wall or something. And we always give like away or a frisbee. we always give away like codes to download the MP3 as well.
So you're recording new songs, only 3 or 4, right? Are you guys thinking of recording a new album already? Are there any plans?
I'm sure we will at some point. But yeah, no plans yet. And again, like I don't know. I mean, who even knows? Like this time next year, albums, will that still be a thing?
Well, how do you guys actually make your money? Just by touring?
Yeah,
Merchandising?
bands nowadays is tour and merchandise. Yeah, that's it.
You've been eating that hashies cake.
No, you're making me blush. No, I
think I do that.
I haven't done that for a long time.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good show.
Thanks.
And I'm looking forward to see you guys live.
Cool. Cheers, man.
Yeah, looking forward to the gig.